Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Hello my dear friends, this is Dr. Hoda. Today is an English lesson. We are going to read a story from Journeys volume 2.1 for grade 2. Its title is Click, Clack, Moo, Cows That Type by Doreen, Cronin, pictures by Betsy, Lewin. Essential question. What helps you make a decision about a character? Meet the author, Doreen Cronin. When Doreen Cronin was a kid, her dad used to tell funny stories. One night, several years ago, she woke up and wrote, "Click, clack, moo. It made me laugh just like my father used to do," she says. Meet the illustrator, Betsy Lewin. If you were to visit Betsy Lewin at home, you'd find paint tubes, brushes, paper, and a kitty named Sophie on her drawing table. In her travels, Ms. Lewin has seen gorillas in Uganda, elephants in Botswana, and tigers in India. Target vocabulary: understand, gathered, impatient, impossible, believe, problem, demand, furious. Target skill: conclusions. Use details to figure out more about the text. Target strategy: infer or predict. Use clues to figure out more about story parts. Genre: humorous fiction. Humorous fiction is a story that is written to make the reader laugh. So let's start reading our story. It's a very funny story. You will like it. Farmer Brown has a problem. His cows like to type all day long. He hears click clack moo, click clack moo, clickety clack moo. At first, he couldn't believe his ears. Cows that type? Impossible! Click clack moo, click clack moo, clickety clack moo. Then he couldn't believe his eyes. Dear Farmer Brown, the barn is very cold at night. We'd like some electric blankets. Sincerely, the cows. It was bad enough the cows had found the old typewriter in the barn. Now they wanted electric blankets. "No way," said Farmer Brown. "No electric blankets." So the cows went on strike. They left a note on the barn door. "Sorry, we're closed. No milk today." Stop and think. Conclusions. How does Farmer Brown feel about the notes? How do you know? So look to the picture. He's very angry. "No milk today!" cried Farmer Brown. In the background, he heard the cows busy at work. Click clack moo, click clack moo, clickety clack moo. The next day he got another note. "Dear Farmer Brown, the hens are cold too. We'd like electric blankets. Sincerely, the cows." The cows were growing impatient with the farmer. They left a new note on the barn door. "No eggs!" cried Farmer Brown. In the background he heard them click clack moo, click clack moo, clickety clack moo. Closed, no milk, no eggs. Cows that type? Hens on strike? Whoever heard of such a thing? How can I run a farm with no milk and no eggs? Farmer Brown was furious. Stop and think. Author's craft. Moo, moo. Sounds like the noise a cow makes. What other words that the author use? Farmer Brown got out his own typewriter. Dear cows and hens, there will be no electric blankets. You are cows and hens. I demand milk and eggs. Sincerely, Farmer Brown. Duck was a neutral party. So he brought the ultimatum to the cows. The cows held an emergency meeting. All the animals gathered around the barn to snoop, but none of them could understand moo. All night long, Farmer Brown waited for an answer. Duck knocked on the door early the next morning. He handed Farmer Brown a note. Dear Farmer Brown, we will exchange our typewriter for electric blankets. Leave them outside the barn door and we will send Duck over with the typewriter. Sincerely, the cows. Farmer Brown decided this was a good deal. He left the blankets next to the barn door and waited for Duck to come with the typewriter. The next morning, he got a note. Dear Farmer Brown, the pond is quite boring. We'd like a diving board. Sincerely, the ducks. Click, clack, quack. Click, clack, quack. Clickety, clack, quack, quack. Stop and think. Infer, predict. Will the ducks get a diving board? Check your prediction on the next page. Oh yay, they got it. They got the diving board. They are very smart. Now it's your turn. Animals ask. Act it out. Work with a partner. Choose a farm animal other than a cow or a duck. What might the animal want from Farmer Brown? Act out what might happen when the animal asks Farmer Brown for something. Take turns being Farmer Brown and the animal. Turn and talk. Duck's plan. Read the last page of the story again. Why didn't Duck return the typewriter? Share your ideas with a partner. Tell what clues helped you figure it out. And now we've come to the end of our story today. I hope you liked our video. Please don't forget to share the video and subscribe to our channel. Thank you. Bye, dear. Bye.